Alright, so here's my newest, latest, and greatest Huarache tying method. A couple of things. First, there's no knot between the toes. What I've done is just made a second hole in front of the first. So normally the knot would be underneath this string, twine, whatever it is, accessory cord. But I've just made a second knot further out, and then instead of the knot, or second hole, instead of the knot, that just comes back, and I'll untie this to show the whole lacing pattern. But so one end of it is tied right there. And then the other big part of this is that instead of normally the top of the foot strap, what I'll call this, comes out this way to the outside of the foot, I've routed it to the instep of the foot through that hole, and you can trace it. So one of them gets tied off. The other one, the inside, the closer in hole, that's this one here, comes in, goes through the instep, back out, and then back around the heel, and that other piece gets tied off to that. So then it's back around the heel, through the sole, and then up, down under that toe strap, and then it's basic, and that's fairly traditional. And then I think this is Barefoot Ted's slip-on method, where you just route the string once it crosses that toe strap, then you just route it through that notch there, back across the heel, through this other hole that's created by the first thing, and then just back. I'm going to try to tie this one-handed here. And then just back on itself, and then just tie it off. The other thing you'll notice while I try to tie this one-handed is that I have this little Achilles guard kind of thing, and that just helps. One, I think I actually can keep it a little bit looser and it doesn't slide quite as much. But two, just when I'm taking this off, and what I do to take it off is just undo that strap. That gives me enough to just slip back out, but it keeps those two pieces together. So then I can just slip it back, right back on again. Cinch that up, tighten that, and then it's just through there and knotted. I'll undo this just to show everybody. The bottom, this is just 4mm cherry, but no knot. It's just two holes with the line threaded through, and this is 7 or 8mm accessory cord climbing rope, basically, with the middle taken out. So it lays a little bit flat. You can see it actually has an edge to it. Lays flat, very soft, doesn't stretch when it's wet. Easy enough to deal with. And that's pretty much it. This is, like I said, just 4mm cherry with a couple millimeters of leather on top, delaminating a little bit. But that's it. And easy as could be. And this has worked roads, trails, pretty much everything. Not really rough trails. That'll be the new experimentation with thicker soling materials. But that's pretty much it. And I'll just show tightening this up. It's just basically pulling this tight. Under there. Again, doing it one hand is a little bit difficult, but opposable thumbs. All there. And that's it. Again, it kind of comes over the top of the comes straight out between these two toes, which does seem to help with taking the pressure off of some of those tendons, even though it's still fairly loose, you can see, even this one. But that's pretty much it. And that's worked for me. Again, that not having that knot does seem to help with not putting that pressure between the first and second metatarsals. Easy as that.